Understand what I'm saying? Do you understand how the system wants to keep you down? They don't they don't tax. I mean they do. They try to. They try to tax these multimillionaire and billionaires as much as they can, right? But they know that money is power, and that those people are able to circumvent the system. How? Well, they get lawyers, they get tax lawyers, and they get lawyers, and they start making a plan, and financial advisors, and they start making a plan to circumvent the system. The system wants you to be uneducated, right? Why do you think they keep turning my son down? Okay. Well, no, he can't work ahead. If a kid comes to you and says, I want to work ahead, I want to do AP classes, I want to do like a because this is a hybrid school, I want to do college, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. And at every time he's trying to find an outlet, even for his creativity, the system is knocking him down. And I'm like, this is what everybody goes through. They want you to be uneducated. Of course, the learning standards are low. Why? Because if you are educated, you can beat the system. Does everybody kind of understand what I'm saying here? Ronan, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I've had friends I've known for 20 years, 30 years probably, and some of them are thinking about going back to school for a master's program. And I question them, why do you need to do that? Because you already have all the skills that you need in order to get ahead in life and do what you set out to do. But they've been indoctrinated to, oh, I need this other degree, I need this other feather in my cap. And if I get that, then, but it's just I don't know. It seems like it's happening more and more in even my peer group.
It is. It is. It's crazy. And but you're told you gotta have this, and you gotta have that, and you gotta have the brand new car, right? And you've got to buy the brand new house, and you've got to do this, and you've got to do that. Instead of sorry, I don't know why he's calling me when he's sitting in the room. I think that was a mistake. Instead of, instead of like, actually, the way you need to go about it is you need to go about it really smart, and saving money is key, and not going into debt is key. But we're all products of this unbelievable system, because with debt, there's control, right? Because you're always having to pay somebody. You're always having to work to pay that debt. By having to work to pay the debt, you're paying taxes. Okay.
Right.
That's what they want you to do. They want you out there spending money. What do you think the stimulus money was all about? America was printing money, right? Which, by the way, I think I got one payment. I don't know where the rest of my payments went. And you try calling the IRS to find out where your payments are. You can't even get anybody to answer the phone. So I just am like, okay, whatever. I guess my payment, somebody else is having a good time. But they printed the money because they wanted you to go out, and they wanted you to spend that money. They want you to buy new TVs. They want you to buy this stuff. Buy, because the more you're buying, you're paying taxes. Right? And they're making money. It's the system. The system is designed to make you fail. So I thought today, and then if you grow up in a household where you don't have two parents, okay, two parents fighting for your cause, right? And that's how difficult life is now. You need two parents backing you and fighting your cause. No disrespect for people that grew up in single households. I know it was hard, but you have to constantly, like, we're constantly in touch with the school, right? Saying, well, why can't our son do this? Why can't he do that? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to find another way, because all these doors, they want to shut all these doors. And then it takes both of us to sit there researching, calling, trying to make these doors open for these children. And if you don't have two parents that are constantly trying to circumvent the system, your life is very difficult. And it's just, that's the way it is. And so we're all trapped in this system that is designed to make us fail. And so I thought today we would try to tap to navigate and jump over the hurdles of this system that is designed to make us fail. What is that good for everybody?
Designed to tap to navigate the system that's designed to make us fail.
Yeah, yeah. So whether it's the insights we need, the guidance we need, whatever it is we need to circumvent this systematic design to fail, right? Even at our age, we're adults, and the system is still designed to make us fail, right? And a lot of people turn to crypto to get away from that system, don't they? I mean, that was why crypto was there. Well, it's we're going to beat the system. Now, look at what happened with FTX. And there's still a lot of people that think that was a government design. I don't actually know. I think this kid, when I probed him, and that needs further probing, but I find that this kid actually just duped a bunch of people. But then there's a lot of people that are like, no, Liz, this was a setup to make people fail. You get them in there, you advertise, you get the confidence, you make false promises of insurance, because that's what FTX did. And loads of people invested money in FTX. And now they've lost their money, right? Now, this kid has run off with the money. We all know that. We know he spent the money. He's bought loads of property. But every time we try to find ways around the system, they find a way to shut the door. You see what I mean? So I thought we could tap, and it won't be a long tapping today, but I thought, you know what? We need to try to empower ourselves to beat this system. And I'm worth, it's worth a try to do it with the CTT. I mean, does that sound good?
All right.
You don't sound convinced. Okay. Empowerment is good. So let's tap for our empowerment, right? So for instance, I know somebody in this group who, actually there's a couple of people in this group today that were nurses, or they're actually studying to be in the medical field. Now, to me, I don't think they should have to pay out the kind of money that they have to pay to become nurses, right? Because they're an essential worker. So why is the government making a nursing program cost $60,000 to $100,000? And these nurses, just to do what their calling is, are having to plunge themselves into so much debt for the good of, their community. That's weird to me. Weird. Why isn't there a big government subsidy to help fund nurses or people that are going to nursing school? It's strange. And it's the same with doctors, and it's the same with teachers, and it's the same. Now you have to have a degree to be a police officer. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of, because that degree doesn't teach you anything about policing. All your police knowledge is learned on the street. You can read books about what police officers do all day long, but until you're faced with that situation, you're not going anywhere with that. So anyway, let's tap. Let's open. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
Easily and joyfully manifest.
Easily and joyfully manifest.
An optimum etheric pyramid.
An optimum etheric pyramid.
as well as an optimum Faraday cage
as well as an optimum Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief and joy now.
and deep relief and joy now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, so the next one is treasures, because we all have treasures within us and all around us. Okay, let's tap. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the ability to see, recognize, and optimally use
the ability to see, recognize, and optimally use
and enjoy the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief and joy now.
So let's take a deep breath. And we're asking our spirit teams, our guides, white light, higher powers to let us tap into those treasures. Because I feel a lot of times we're looking for them, but we can't find them. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
You're already yawning. That's a good sign. All right. And the last part of the opening, which is the optimum activation of our spirit teams. Okay, very important. So let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our white light spirit teams,
of all of our white light spirit team,
the experts and the angels,
the experts and the angels,
and whoever else we need
and whoever else we need
to accomplish what we need to do today.
to accomplish what we mean to do today.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief and joy now.
and deep relief and joy now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, so in that last round of tapping, I got that the way that we should word this is by asking for doors that the system otherwise slams in our face, right? To keep us down, that we ask that they are open to us. Okay, so we'll start with that and see what we get. I don't know where this is going. That's the beauty of the CTT. We never know where it's going, but we'll certainly find out. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum and continual opening
the optimum and continual opening
of doors
of doors
and opportunities
and opportunities
that otherwise
that otherwise
the system has designed to remain locked and closed.
to remain locked and closed.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Now, I felt a huge shift then, like a really happy connectivity into whatever it is we're tapping into. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, what did you get?
The imagery that I got is it's hard to climb the ladder when the ground is an ice skating rink. So everything around us is slippery and we can't seem to get any traction on anything to raise above to the next level.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Did anybody else get anything similar in the chat? Deadbolt unlocking and light coming through. That's good. That's really good. Excellent. Okay. And you see, those that keep us down, they know that there's only so much money in the world. They know that there's only so much energy in the world. And they're hoarding all of that energy, right? They by keeping us down, they hoard it for themselves. So let's tap all this negativity away. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
The ground is an ice rink.
The ground is an ice rink.
I can barely remain standing.
I can barely remain standing.
The system wants me down on the floor.
The system wants me down on the floor.
They don't want me reaching for that ladder.
They don't want me reaching for the ladder.
Because by reaching for the ladder, that is an opportunity.
That is an opportunity
to free myself from this trap.
To free myself from this trap.
The system is impossible.
The system is impossible.
I cannot overcome it.
I cannot overcome it.
I don't have the knowledge and the insight.
I don't have the knowledge and the insight.
Everywhere I turn, I am kept down.
Everywhere I turn, I am shut down.
There's nowhere else. There's nowhere left to turn.
There is nowhere else left to turn.
I've just resigned myself to my fate.
I have resigned myself to my fate.
I'm comfortable with them controlling me.
I am comfortable with them controlling me.
I cannot see any way out.
I cannot see any way out.
That part of anything else from you, Ronan?
Just my throat is tight and like burning.
Okay. Hopefully you don't have the flu. I'll grab your throat in just a minute.
No, it's fine. It's related to this, so it's okay.
Yeah, it is. It is. It totally is. Complacent. Yeah. Complacent.
Complacency.
Yes, absolutely. Well done. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
Oh my gosh. What did you get?
Since we started this, my eyes started watering, my nose started watering. It was like I'm in a fire. And I think it's just like that. Everything is burning out around us. And I feel like I'm suffering smoke inhalation or something. It's odd.
Wow. And I got the way that the system is designed, they make certain paths look so rosy and so comfortable, and we're doing it for your own good. But once we get on that path and we follow their guidance, they trap us, right? That's what I got. Let me tune into you and see, because there's a couple of people with that sensation. It's anger. I'm getting anger, Ronan. It's anger that I've been a product of the system. Do you feel a release when I say that?
No, it still feels like, they're not happy unless the system is being burned down around us. I think that's part of it. So they're trying to get you inclusive in a system that they're destroying. And that presents anger, because our whole lives we've been indoctrinated into that system, and yet they're trying to destroy it.
Ooh. So they're burning. It's almost like they're throwing you a lifeline, but they're burning the lifeline.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I got. Essentially, that's what I got, because I got that they tried to make it like, oh, here, grab onto the rope. And then once they have you, it's really, they've trapped you even more. And that's where that anger is coming from. So we're on the same page, just different signals there. That's excellent. Okay, so let's tap to remove this anger and this frustration that we've fallen for the design, and that they try to burn our lifelines, right? What do you think they're doing to my kid? We're trying to make a lifeline for him, right? To pull him out of the system, and they're burning it. That makes total sense to me. Okay, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
Every time somebody or something every time the system throws a lifeline.
Every time the system throws a lifeline.
They burn the rope.
They burn the rope.
They trap me even further.
They trap me even further.
Oh, okay. I'm very angry about being trapped in this system.
I am very angry about being trapped in this system.
I cannot find a way out.
I cannot find a way out.
It's a bridge to nowhere.
It's a bridge to nowhere.
So I may as well comply to make my life easy.
So I may as well comply to make my life easy.
Ooh, how does your throat feel now?
A bit cooler.
Good. All right. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep release now.
So let's take a deep breath. I got a lot of messages coming in, a lot. I'll explain them in just a minute. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
So people try to beat the system by investing in the stock market, right? But guess what? Guess what? When you get to the end of it and you want to make a withdrawal or God forbid, when you die, your kids inherit that, then they tax it. It's just another way to pillage your money. That's what I got very strongly. What did you get?
I just got like a feeling of my throat feeling more cool from the tapping, but I didn't get any sense of the anger. It feels like it's releasing. You can't get ahead. You get taxed or screwed and taxed.
Mm-hmm. And what I got, particularly for you, Dagmo, if you don't mind me saying, that because the system has, browbeaten all of us, then that energy has stayed within us from a very young age. And even when a door does open for us, it's almost like a self-sabotage mechanism going on inside of us where I'm going to reach out and I'm going to close the door myself. Does that make sense? That won't be a conscious decision. That will be something going on in the subconscious. So it's like, oh, wait a minute. I got to shut this door quick. I can't go through that door. I might get out of this badly, the system. I say badly designed system, but it actually is a perfect design if you're outside of it. If you're outside of the system, it's great, right? Because you're looking in and the system is designed to make everybody fail. And when you're outside of the system, you are immensely powerful. And you're looking at how it's designed. And you're like, well, they can't ever be as powerful as me because they're all a product of the system. Does that make sense? So it's a self-sabotage. Like we've adopted that this is the norm. And therefore, when the doors do open, we shut them. Okay? Can never get ahead. Whether it's external, the system, or it's an internal system. So let's tap on that too. Okay. I know this sounds very complicated today. I hope you're all following me. I hope I'm explaining it in the right way. So, Ronan, anything you want to add?
I just got that the system is based on a mechanical shutting of the door, and it doesn't care if you put your foot in it to stop it. It'll just cut your foot off. So it feels like it's not controlled. It's predetermined, like Dagmo said. And so that mechanical system of predetermination is what we're fighting against.
Gosh, that's why you're the CEO of Reality Forecast.
Well, I'm taking Dagmo. He's the right one. He said it. He's got his predetermined contract. He wants to be able to dance with productively instead of with two left feet because one got chopped off in the door.
Oh, God. Oh, we are a smart bunch. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
Let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
All of this anger and frustration.
All of this anger and frustration.
I can never get ahead.
I can never get ahead.
I have adopted the internal design to fail.
I have adopted the internal design to fail.
If a door does actually open,
If a door does actually open,
I either get my foot caught in it
I will either get my foot caught in it
to remind me that I shouldn't attempt to go through it,
to remind me that I should not attempt to go through it,
to know my place,
to know my place,
to know that I am bound by this power and control,
to know that I am bound by this power and this control,
or if the door does actually open,
or if the door does actually open,
I self-sabotage and close it myself.
I self-sabotage and close it myself.
Anything else? I get very angry at the self-sabotage.
I get very angry at the self-sabotage.
I don't know how to stop it.
I don't know how to stop it.
I don't know how to prevent this predetermined design.
I do not know how to prevent this predetermined design.
I do not have the insights and guidance I need.
I do not have the insights and guidance that I need.
I'm surrounded by those that are determined to make me follow.
I am determined
I
by
am
those.
surrounded. I am surrounded by those.
I am surrounded. I am surrounded by those that are determined to make me follow
this bad design.
with bad design.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people will make you stay within this bad system, this badly designed system. And those on the outside of the system are laughing at us. Oops, did I lose you?
I'm here.
Those on the outside of the system are laughing at us.
Those on the outside of the system are laughing at us.
They don't think that we can circumvent this bad design.
They do not think we can circumvent this bad design.
If I do manage to circumvent the bad design,
If I do learn to circumvent the design,
I have to be very quiet about it.
I have to be very quiet about it.
People will not surround me with joy.
People will not surround me with joy.
Anything else? Okay, that part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Now I felt a huge weight lift off of me. Did you guys feel that? Did you guys feel that? Good, good, good. You feel lighter. Ronan, what did you get on that last round?
Just that we need to light the internal fire inside of us, that we're all our own lighthouse, and stop seeking the external salvation.
Oh, very, very powerful. So the knowledge, the fire, the light is within us. So how would we use that to apply against the system?
You don't need to be trapped in the system because you're not a part of it. Your soul is not a part of the system. Your soul is outside of it.
Oh, that's very good.
So the physical seeking we engage in is pointless for the advancement of our soul.
Very, very good. Okay, let's tap on that. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest,
easily and joyfully manifest,
finding and lighting
finding and lighting
our own flame within.
our own flame within.
Our spiritual path is irrelevant to the system.
Our spiritual path will be relevant to the system.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant to the system.
And our spiritual journey is what is most important.
And our spiritual burning is what is most important.
Our spiritual journey is what is most important.
Our spiritual journey is what is most important.
The system cannot keep down.
The system cannot keep down.
The ascension of our soul.
The ascension of our soul.
Into a higher. Expanded consciousness. Realm. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now. It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief and joy now.
And deep relief and joy now.
So let's all take a deep breath. I don't know why this just came through. It's like, of course they want us to pay rent. I don't know why that just came through. That came through with somebody. And we're asking our spirit teams, our white light spirit teams, to take away all of this negative energy away from us. Fear, distrust, no faith in ourselves, anger, frustration, all of that negative energy. Heal it, love it, take it into the spirit world, transmute it into white light, positive energy back into the universe. Okay, repeat after me. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Oh, wow. This was a difficult one today. How are you guys feeling? I feel good. Great. I'm so glad. This was a difficult one, but I just knew when those doors were closing, right? Every twist and turn. It's like, why are they trying to keep these kids down? Surely the system is designed to elevate and uplift and specialize and motivate. And I thought, no, it isn't. It isn't. And I know now we're going to give them smartphones and video games, right? Access to pornography and all this stuff. And vape pipes. And, we're going to keep them down as much as possible. It's kind of like the tobacco companies. Oh, smoking is good for you. So everybody's smoking. Wait a minute. Smoking's bad. Oh, okay. Now we're going to invent a vape. It's just, that's the system all over, right? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Oh, I know. We'll just get them addicted to vaping now. It's quite crazy to me. I feel really good. Ronan, do you have anything left?
My eyes have stopped watering. My nose is cleared up and my throat feels cooler.
Wonderful. Good job, everybody. This was a difficult one today, because consciously we're always trying to find a way out of the system, right? But we just can't. So now we've activated our subconscious and our souls and the universe to say, hey, we want out of this, right? We, in a peaceful and joyful way, not traumatically, but we want, we want to be able to open those doors in our life, whether it's through insights, whether it's through guidance, you know, we have to have those doors opened. So I feel like this was very powerful. I'm excited to see what the results will be. Okay, well, let's close. Wonderful. You guys did a great job. Ronan, you did a fantastic job. Let's close. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest. I've forgotten the closing. Oh my
easily
God.
and joyfully manifest.
Oh God, I've forgotten how to close. How do we close? Ah, there we go. Optimum guidance.
Optimum guidance.
Positive emotional fulfillment.
Positive emotional fulfillment.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Self-love.
Self-love.
Joyful opened doors.
Joyful open doors.
And anything else we need.
And anything else we need.
To overcome these obstacles and this bad design.
To overcome these obstacles and this bad design.
In all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
In all of those wonderful spaces that we just opened up.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of my being is willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Remember, burping, yawning, laughing, stretching, buzzing, all of that is very, very good, positive. We're going to extend a thank you to our spiritual helpers and to the universe for making this possible. And we'll send good vibes to George Duisman, the creator of CTT. Thank you. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
All right. We'll pause for questions.
All right. I've got a doodle on my lap. And she's very, very content and very sleepy. So thank you, everybody. You can stick around. We will see you next time. And thank you very much for joining us. Have a wonderful week.